Can you hear me? Beautiful. My name is B, otherwise known as Roy G. Dilf to those in the drag community. I'm from District 2, and I'm here to speak on the happenings that happened during the protest that occurred this weekend. To start, I've been a part of all sorts of protests throughout the span of the decade in New Mexico, especially Las Cruces, for women's rights, gun reform, and LGBTQ rights, to mention a few. And even when there was a cop presence, I had not until 2024 experienced it quite to this degree. But what happened on Friday during a peaceful protest in solidarity with California and their fight to keep families together against ICE brutality, our country is no stranger to police brutality, especially during POC-centered protests. But to see not one, but two visible snipers during a peaceful protest was shocking, especially in a city like Las Cruces. The individuals that organize aren't overwhelming in numbers, just in comparison to the other protests that we're seeing nationwide. These are excessive measures that were utilized by individuals of our Las Cruces Police Department to instill fear in peaceful protest organizing for immigrant and POC liberation, especially after speaking on Juneteenth and the atrocities of the shooting that occurred here so soon. What we need is gun reform. What we need is police reform. It is interesting to see the difference between the police presence on Saturday versus Friday. The immigrant population is a large percentage of what makes New Mexico so enchanting. New Mexico, NMSU alone specifically, is a melting pot of culture, but what I urge from you, council members, is to strengthen our existing policies with Resolution 22059, a support of Pathway to Citizenship for New Mexico families, as well as Resolution 18075, supporting a diverse and welcoming community and friendly city to all immigrants. Lastly, as someone who was hosting a drag show in solidarity with what my brothers and sisters were facilitating at that protest, and at a market right after, it's sad to see how those individuals were wielding guns that could coat what was said to be otherwise a beautiful event and make it an experience of fear for those who weren't able to attend. Fear-mongering will not stop individuals' right to protest and speak freely for those who are most disenfranchised. Thank you.